yet. I kind of thought this was going to eventually be a thing, but you don't even need them to have Marines there. I mean, you can just fly around and poke here and there. For instance, getting this gas, if he actually managed to destroy that, that's less siege tanks for his opponent. That's less medevacs.
Dropping in the back now. Reality caught completely off guard.
Oh, wow, he's actually going to hold it. I was going to have a very
close.
well timed out Sick City statement, but the city was in fact not sick. It was actually, there was nothing sick about the city at all.
Well, it had the sniffles, but it pulled through.
Yeah. That was really close.
Yeah.
He could have probably lost the game there had he not
all right.
managed to save that.
He saved 2 Marines and he redropped him here, so no problem. He's still going to get more damage done.
Back with a vengeance.
Reality, did he just stim his entire army to go back into his back natural to kill 1 Marine? Did that just happen? Yes, it did.
Nerves play a role.
That just happened.
By the way, Speed gearing up for yet another attack. Reality with the most lackluster drop I've ever seen.
Who used to do that? Maka used to do that. That's who. Remember, he'd just stim his whole army. It'd be like 1 Zergling. He's like, ah!
Yeah.
And like 48 Marines stim and run after the Zergling.
Yes, I do remember this.
I'm not expecting to see moves like that out of Reality, but that can happen when you're not actually looking. You hear you're under attack. You assume it's actually something worthwhile.
Your finger just hits
and you're
that
like, okay,
key.
send everything because you're moving very quickly. So it's not like he's bad or dumb for that. It's just like Speed is running circles around him.
Yeah, he is. No pun intended, but he seems to be just a lot faster than Reality here. He's just outmaneuvering him so hard.
You intended that pun.
I did intend that pun.
Don't you lie to the viewers.
It's like I actually thought that one up last night when I was in the shower. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to knock him off their socks with that one. And I wrote it down.
4th base on the way, +3 on the way.
You can see our observer actually highlighting that some barracks are overqueued here. And,
wow.
Yeah, I mean, he's not macroing correctly. It's not the way it's supposed to
No,
work.
he needs a lot of depots like yesterday. Look at this.
Yeah.
Okay, he's starting a bunch of depots finally.
I hate it when that happens.
You know, if he hadn't missed any depots, he would easily
no matter
be
how
maxed.
much you play StarCraft, occasionally this will happen. You're like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't make the depots. Oh, my God.
Kind of gross right there. A little bit of a mistake out of Speed, but other than that, this has been just a fantastic game and series out of him so far.
A drop comes into the main. Will he go on top of the E-base? Looks like he's going to go a little bit of everywhere. And ideally, though, trying to take out this base over here in the back. Unloading, stimming. And frantically, Reality's trying to come up here to the front. I think this may be the killing blow.
Yeah, this is a huge amount of damage going down right now. Looks like Reality will clean this up. I believe he will, in fact, but the front is just too much damage.
He's optimizing too much damage back here.
Yeah.
He just can't quite clean it up. It seems like Speed is just a little bit better tactically with the Marine Siege Tank. There it is, GG.
Wow.
2-0.
Speed is way outplaying Reality so far.
You can see the intensity there. Speed does manage to eke out a win.
Dude, this is really exciting, actually, to see how well Speed is playing. You know, KT picking him up, and the fact that we've seen his name popping up more and more in some of these qualifiers, and here he is in CodeA, just like rampaging through Reality, who is really one of these kind of fallback guys for Samsung. You know, he is definitely a very powerful Terran that they've relied on for a long time, who's had pretty reasonable results.
Yeah.
You know, he's not top of the world Terran, but he's a very strong Terran. But he is, I mean, this is really one-sided. Reality couldn't leave his base.
I gotta say, man, this is pretty impressive here from Speed. I mean, we don't normally see two. I thought these guys were going to be fairly evenly matched, maybe with Reality coming out on top, but you just see that Speed, when it comes to the Marine grouping, and especially the medevac siege tank, he's just better at controlling that. He knows the exact second to back it up, the exact second to inch it forward.
Yeah.
And he's cutting his losses, man. And
his multitasking is great. He's drawing Reality out of position and punishing him for it immediately. It's really fantastic play. This is an exciting new player.
It is indeed, man. Game number 3. Can Reality begin the comeback? Let's find out, because right now Speed is up 2-0 in a best of 5. In the bottom left, he needs to turn this around.
삼성 갤럭시 리얼리티.
In the upper right, in the red, he is.
KT Rooster Speed.
Thank you guys for coming down to the studio. Hope you're enjoying the games. Hope
They
you at
should be.
home, nerd, are enjoying the games.
Oh, I know the nerd at home is.
Nerd at home is having so much fun.
Oh,
Don't wake
yeah.
up, Mom, though. Don't get too excited. I know you got school tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know you got class tomorrow. Don't wake up your roommate. I know he's probably changing roommates right now in your dorm. Right now, he's like, listen, I got to get out of this room. I'm living with a kid who's watching computer games at 4 in the morning. He's so weird.
Well, then you know what? It should be the nerd himself who's asking for roommate change because,
You got to find another
You
guy
gotta-
who watches StarCraft in the middle of the night if you
That's
guys are in
right.
America.
yeah. Gets put with someone who's watching League in the middle of the night. He's like, this is not going to
Our
work.
two games can't coexist. We got another proxy here, Artie.
Yes,
ooh.
we certainly do.
Oh, did you almost see that barracks get put down?
That bunker, you mean?
Yes. I'm too excited.
Oh,
I can't
and
talk.
he actually does start that bunker, but we do have 2 Reapers on the way. There's a little window of opportunity for this to happen.
SCV, giving the other SCV a back rub. That's how he gets his
He feels
speeds
a
up.
lot better
His
now.
shoulders had a lot of lactic acid in them. Now they're going to come up over here and try to push forward. Gunning down that Reaper. The Reaper's getting low. He is managing to take out these SCVs, though.
Good micro here from Reality so far. Holding on. He's going to have that bunker up. Oh, that's so important that he got this bunker up. All right, well, the couple Reapers going to try to poke up once again here. Speed with his second double Proxy Rax Reaper in this series. Still not really finding any damage, despite knowing where his opponent was and putting him close by his base this time.
Yes. Kind of sick. I'm very surprised to see this is the second time Reality's going to, or excuse me, Speed's going to do this. Mm-hmm. Kind of cool.
Well, it shows that he's very confident with it. He likes it a lot. Very different, though, the way he's following it up with a command center instead of going into tech like he did last time. Last time he immediately just kind of went for that factory, but here we go. He actually jumps up with these Reapers right now. Actually gets a few grenade hits, which is really nice.
Yeah, you don't always see that. The Reapers have now been zoned into this location down here. I mean, I guess Terran can't expand there or build a command center there until those Reapers are taken care of. Reapers are regenning down there now.
But having them not even have the vision to come up is definitely a good thing for him. And Reality going to come down. He does zone him out with those grenades for a moment, but that's not going to be enough. He's going to go ahead and lose both these Reapers.
Good job there. The barracks are floating back home. Let's see if this game turns out to be similar enough in the mid-game and late game as it was in game number 1. I mean, Reality had an even less impactful rush with Reapers and still managed to win and out-expand his opponent.
Well, right now, with this medevac on the way, can Reality maybe get some counter damage done? So far, his drops have been very lackluster. I haven't seen him really do any damage with drops so far.
I just feel like Reality has not had a lot of opportunities to even be the initiator.
No,
We'll
he
see.
hasn't. Well, Speed has kept so much aggression on him for most of the game. And really, I guess on Runes of Saris, we saw a little bit of aggression out of Reality. Like, that was the game where he went for an aggressive build, but it was shut down at every turn.
Well, here's his first chance. Let's see if he can come in here and do any damage. A good job with the Reaper there.
Yeah,
Just
I
making
like
him
that.
nudge back a little bit. But now the Hellions are here. He's going to have to evacuate the SCVs. He's also right over where the production is there for Terran.
Yeah, this
he
is a
actually
little bit
doesn't have
scary.
like anything, man. What is this? This Terran is naked. Yeah, that's it.
Wow. All right,
yeah,
well, I
I mean,
guess he did a lot of damage. You know what? The truth of the matter is, the 2 barracks Reapers, he spent all the Reapers jumping up, and the barracks are across the map, so he's missing out on a lot of production. He hadn't gone for a factory right after, like we were talking about. He went for the command center instead, so just really didn't have any units at home. And the 2-Rax Reaper play is not working out for Speed so far.
It's not. I think that Speed could have still had a chance in that game had he not dove in to the main of those Reapers. He would have had something to defend with. Oddly enough, in game 1, the fact that the Reapers weren't able to do anything to Reality allowed Speed to segue into a normal game in mid-game.
Yep. Well, GSL Rakshir is next.
Cool map name.
Yep. This is the one where the rocks are in between the likely third base and the natural.
This would be my name if I was an orc. Rakshir.
Rakshir.
Rakshir. The orc leader, tasteless.
I think it would be Tas, T-A-S, and then that little
Tashir.
apostrophe, less.
Tasteless.
Tassless.
Welcome to GSL.
Yeah, you might be right. That might be better.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this is game number 4. Can reality keep this going? Let's find out. This is the GSL. In the upper left in the blue, he is.
삼성 갤럭시 리얼리티.
In the bottom right in the red,
KT 로스터 스피드.
no proxy this game.
No, and that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Don't
I think so. I think
we've
that if
seen
he-
enough of that.
If he did that again, I might start thinking Speed does deserve to lose this.
Oh, I've just really liked when he's actually had some economy behind him and some medevacs and whatnot. So that's what I want to see more of out of Speed here.
Shine right now showing us that this map looks like it's a level in Diablo.
Oh, a Diablo map.
Yeah, the Lord of Terror. That's where they sacrifice a virgin nerd in that pit. You know,
Yeah, totally.
that's where they throw him in there.
Oh, I never got to see the next Zerg Bone Draw.
Oh, but who's gonna be the next Cirque Bonjour?
Well, a little bit of SCV scouting going on. Both players mirror builds here. Reaper expands, of course.
So yeah, we're gonna wait until this is gonna pick up a little bit more. We got to see, how they do with the Reapers. How much damage can they actually get off? Good delay there on that command center.
Yeah, that was
Doing
nice.
exactly what he needs to do in that moment.
He works hard for the money, Tasteless.
That's right. He works hard for the money.
All right,
So right now, Shine just highlighting various other parts of this map.
yeah, it's kind of a cool map.
It is.
I'd like to see some of the GSL maps maybe enter the ladder map pool, like maybe next season if it lines up with the ladder season well. When is
Yeah.
the new ladder season, actually? I forget.
I'm not sure, man. I think some of the maps that we have, though, here for GSL are actually great.
Yeah, definitely. There's some very good maps. There's a lot of very talented map makers in Korea. Actually, quite a few abroad as well. Some of the better maps we've had in StarCraft 2 have come from the community map makers.
Are there more map makers in North America or Europe? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where they're from.
I'm not
The only two
familiarized
places
with
that
that topic.
exist for me are Korea and everywhere else.
It's us and
So,
them.
I know that there's plenty outside.
Hold up.
so-
Nice job. He actually pulled that back just a little bit. Almost getting a kill there on that Reaper. Got to be careful not to overextend. But reality, great control so far.
Yeah.
Doing more with less. How about that?
Dealing some damage to those SCVs, taking out a couple of them. So very well done. You have starports on the way for both players. Some more add-ons for reality as he techs up a bit more.
Artosis, do you ever go to that subreddit, R-Cringe? You ever heard of this?
I like a long time ago when I still went to Reddit. Yeah, I did. I really liked that a lot when I stopped going to the website Reddit a long time ago though.
Well,
I check it every now and then
It's
just
become,
for a little bit
the
of news.
website's become a bit more of a shit show, actually, as time's passed. It's not as good
The amount
as
of
it
stuff
was.
I was seeing like that was reposted and
Oh, Reaper in the main.
very
Reaper
nice
in
scout
the
here.
main.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Really making use of that speed. Making it work. Actually getting an SCV. Great job. No, I've been checking out our cringe, man. That's where it's just the most cringy stuff that's on TV or just
Yeah.
caught on tape. Oh, it's great.
How much of you and me is on there?
Oh, there's a lot of esports stuff on
Yeah.
our cringe, actually.
Oh, yeah.
A lot. That's what I do sometimes before I go to bed is I just watch cringe stuff and just try to get through the videos, and I'm just sitting there going, oh,
You're like wiggling
it's
back
so
and forth in your
cringy.
seat.
I can't even watch. A lot of esports stuff on there, though.
Huh.
That is what esports truly is our cringe. There's so much cringe stuff in esports, man.
Oh man.
We got Speed once again being the initiator. However, reality, taking a page from Speed's playbook here, is going to move out with a lone tank and start trying to harass.
All right. We'll see what the one siege tank is able to do here for him. Meantime, this medevac with Marines and a Hellion in it. I mean, if it meets only those Marines right there, it's going to win overwhelmingly. Where is he going in with that drop? Yeah, right into the natural.
Right here, a lot of SCVs. There are some Marines that are going to come up and try to help defend. He will have to pick up boost and then maybe lip around. Meanwhile, an even more effective drop over here, the lone siege tank.
Yeah, Reality getting some stuff done here with this siege tank.
Oh, he should not drop there. That's where a siege tank can shoot you. And I have to say, I think that he's probably going to have to get out. But no, that's actually been gunned down. A little bit too greedy. Oh, he can hit that from there, right?
If he
just
sees
doesn't have
it.
vision, right?
If he sees it,
okay,
yeah.
I thought that was
There's just
range.
no vision. No, doesn't even check. Okay. So, we do have that third command center coming up for Reality. It looks like this time... wait, yeah, okay, it just got started for Speed, I was going to say. He might be the one trying to go for just purely aggressive plays like we saw from Reality in Game 1. Not going to be the case, so just a much later third command.
And as we see over here right now, the rocks for Reality are going to be destroyed down here, so we can expand southward. Speed, however, he does have that combo of the 2 medevacs, one holding 2 tanks, the rest with Marines. And we saw him do a lot of damage not last game, the game before last game, game number 2.
Yeah.
Very effective in that game.
That drop is the first thing that really packs a punch in TVT.
Yeah.
And you can definitely get a lot done with it. This is a super common drop that we see.
Oh, he's actually going to split
I
it.
like this.
This is
a
cool.
lot, Tasteless.
Do you like it, Artie?
I do so much.
Yes, I do.
All right, so he's harassing him a little bit. Look at this. He's sieging up. Oh, the Marine actually spots this coming.
Oh,
and
man.
a Viking waiting.
He's got to unload that fast.
And a missile turret.
Oh, he's got to adjust the angle. He might be able to take it out.
Ooh.
Damn. Dizzly am. He's going to now come up here. This is great. Just deny him some of that gas. Less tanks, less medevacs for you.
Viking on the way right now. It's going to make it a little bit annoying for him.
He needs to unsiege and pick up those. No, I guess he's just going to run for it.
Yeah.
He's like, you left me here.
Should be able to get out of there. Yeah, Stim is not quite done yet, so. Siege tank running all the way home.
This one Marine. Get back here.
Double Yuppie going up for Speed. Everything about Speed's macro play is a little bit slower than Reality's, and he hasn't really found any damage.
And this is one of the plays it's sometimes a little bit harder to follow if you're watching these drops happen. But yeah, I think you're completely right, Artosis. Speed is just sort of more on top of what's going on back in his base.
I think right here, like, look at this. There's an SCV lead for Reality. There's an upgrade lead for Reality. He's had his third base a lot longer than Reality, or than Speed has.
Yeah.
This is a really tough situation for Speed. If he ends up winning this game, like, he's truly better than Reality.
He might be the next Zerk Bonja if he wins this game.
Yeah.
He's going to try to push forward. Now remember, Speed has been much more effective with these drops. Note those Marines trying to get that one medevac. I believe that's the one that's actually very low on HP. I didn't see that get repaired this game. Oh, look at this. He's just out. He's just in range of the geysers.
Very, very
That's
annoying
smart.
here.
Oh, but he's going to try to go for it.
Okay,
Stimming forward here.
And we have a nice concave there, but a lot of Marines punching up. Oh, my God. Very well done by Reality.
Beautifully done.
The Marines of Speed were all balled up, so the siege tanks just slaughtered them there.
They also stimmed later as well. So the initial shots there for Reality were better.
And they were also down 1-1, and I didn't even notice this, combat shields. Like,
oh, very good point.
Wait, no, I'm so sorry.
Reality's
Speed had the combat shields. Okay, I got really confused there for a moment.
It's easy to do in TVT.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's... He got slaughtered. Look at this. He's so far behind right now. It's very, very tough. Another factory coming up for Reality. We just need to see Reality actually get out on the map. Because he's kind of always been a turtle player. By the way, that terrain looks funky.
Yeah, it kind of hurts my eyes.
But Reality's always kind of been a turtle player. Like, this is the guy that has given us, like, mech draws and stuff. So, you know, I can see why he's kind of having a hard time with certain aspects of this against Speed, who's just multitasking like crazy. But Reality really needs to get out there while he has this big advantage and press it somehow.
We don't see any Viking here to contest this, so for the time being, I mean, looks like he can drop all he wants. Oh, nicely done. Narrow escape there. Good job by Speed.
Hey, does it feel to you like Reality's playing, like, scared?
Yeah, I think he is.
I think it's his style, but yeah, it feels like it.
It seems a bit too conservative.
Yeah.
Speed is very comfortable, even when he's behind, being out on the map and harassing. I mean, the supplies do tell a pretty big story overall, is that Speed's sort of behind, but he's just doing a better job.
Well, these two siege tanks continue to gain value for Speed. Oh, it's really windy there. Look at that.
Yeah, it's really windy, man. That might blow the medevac into the Marines. We don't even know. Look, I mean, again, you realize how many kills these tanks are getting?
Yeah, it's pretty
crazy. It's becoming comical. Look, he could just keep flying around. It's just 2 medevacs and 2 tanks, as long as he's staying on top of what's going on back at home. Oh, he could even do it again.
Look, the supplies have actually evened up quite a bit here.
Yeah, well, he's shaved off enough Marines.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Upgrades are even now, too. Like, Speed is kind of caught up. He's a little bit down in SCVs, but that doesn't really make the biggest difference. 2-2 did just finish up for Reality, so that there is something that can definitely change things.
Oh, he might even try to drop here. Orbiting around now. He does see some of that army there for Reality coming up. If he can get a good flank over here and have his siege tanks in the right spot, it's going to be pretty big. But immediately, Reality decides to back up after that first siege tank blow from afar hits him.
Reality is not playing this that mobily. Like, he's finally on the map walking around, but we don't see him, like, making a super strong move. He's, like, trying to look for the perfect move instead of take good moves.
Yeah, and I think he's going pretty far up here to the upper right.
Yeah.
I mean, the counterattack could actually end up killing him. He's all the way in the upper right quadrant of the map.
Yeah, let's see if Speed can hold on, because this is a giant counterattack from him.
Okay, the Marines and tanks are spilling down now, but they're both going to be taking blows here. He's going to have to lift the command center. In fact, I don't even think he can pull that out in time.
Yeah, well, the third is dying for both of them, it looks like.
Don't forget, they don't have a lot of minerals here in the second, so if you lose your base, I mean, you're not making any more money for a while.
In the meantime, we do have Reality starting to push forward over
here. He's going to edge forward with these tanks. The Marines are pretty bunched up.
2-2 just finished up for Speed. Very important moment.
Both of these players about to mine out their second bases. He's coming forward now, and then he's got to back up. Nice hits there by Reality. Definitely giving him a bit of an edge here. Also taking out these gases at the second base.
Now we do have all those Marines from Speed actually walking around towards the middle of the map. Is this to maybe do a drop on Reality somewhere else? I don't think so with that turret wall and the sensor towers.
He's going to be able to cut off reinforcements. Let's see if he's ready, though. And Stim a little bit too late there. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's a big win right there for Speed. Oh my God. Dude, there's like nothing here.
Seriously.
There's nothing there.
Speed somehow engineering this comeback, but it might not be enough still. Reality's still with a very strong army over near his base.
Reality's going for the jugular here.
They're going to drop a lot of siege tanks here.
SCVs and Marines unable to get out, getting bunched up between the reactor and the factory there. I think Reality takes this, though. I think he just has enough tanks and Marines. Let's see,
I think you're right. Like, Speed did a good job of actually finding ways in to deal lots of damage, but at the end of the day, like, the army of Reality, like, if he can just get a building over there, he should be fine.
Hold on, there's medevacs all over this army, so it might not die as quickly as you'd expect it to.
Yeah, but there's medevacs at this army as well, and it's a much bigger one, a much more powerful one with siege tanks backing it up.
He's backing up that army. We don't have it on screen right now, but he is backing this up. Looks like right now Reality's about to get even further upgraded. Weapons +3 about to finish here. He's stimming, he's coming forward now. And it looks like, Reality just has more. And the difference is one guy has a main and a command center he can relocate, the other does not. Oh, wait a minute. No, I think Speed has a command center at the bottom right.
Yeah, I think he does technically, but...
Yeah, there it is.
I mean, I'm not even sure if there's actual dead airspace here. It doesn't matter, though. He has plenty of money. And Reality fighting back strongly now. That's
sweet. What a great game. What a great day today is. So many good games.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Reality was pretty much supposed to win because Speed was just kind of later on everything. It's not like he messed up in any terrible way. And then he started to have some great maneuverings. It just wasn't really enough at the end. Like, Reality had that advantage, was already in position.
Here's what I'm
so
wondering.
Many siege tanks.
Here's what I'm wondering is maybe when he cut off those reinforcements, when Speed did it, maybe he should have regrouped and tried to drop or take out that actual the push that was hitting the second base.
Yeah.
Because he did reduce the tank count. There were 2 tanks gunned down there. as well as medevacs and Marines and everything else. I think if he had regrouped, oh, we got pizza.
Oh man, look
Pizza.
at that.
Look at this, guys. The dream. StarCraft and pizza. I hope we get some pizza. We get to do that experiment.
There's probably meat on all that.
Is there going to be a vegetarian pizza? That's the big question.
No, because the Morheims aren't here.
We're going to find out. Oh, I hope they got an extra box for me. I would love a slice of pizza.
No pizza for you, Tace.
No, I want pizza, man.
You don't want that pizza. I guarantee you there's meat on that pizza.
I like meat.
What?
Meat is good.
What?
Meat is good. I know it causes cancer, guys, especially the processed meat. But, YOLO.
All right.
One more game remaining.
GSL
a great TBT,
action.
GSL, pizza. Oh, guys, life is good. Are they bringing pizza into the makeup room? Okay, we got more boxes of pizza. There's no way that they can all eat this pizza
really
or toast.
excited
Yes, I
about
am.
This.
You know why? Because I almost got Papa John's last night, and I thought, no, I'm going to be good tonight.
So tonight you're going to be bad?
Yeah, tonight I'm going to be bad.
Okay. You deserve it. You've been good all
deserve
week.
it. I've been good all week. You know what? I need to spoil myself. This is game number 5. Only one moves on. Reality versus speed. In the upper left, in the blue, he is.
삼성 갤럭시 리얼리티.
Dun, dun. But is this my reality? Is your reality the same as my reality? You know, that's the question we got to ask. In the bottom right, in the
KT
red.
로스터 스피드.
But is your red my red?
But sometimes speed,
Maybe what I see is what you see is blue, but it's red. For me.
yeah, maybe the red I see isn't the same red as the red that you see, you know?
Yeah.
Look at that pizza. Oh, my God, he already finished the box. Oh, I guess other people are eating it. I was like, damn.
That one guy.
I was like, oink, oink,
might
man.
have eaten
wow,
that
you ate a
whole
whole
box
pizza.
of pizza. You're so funny. You're so funny.
Thank you.
Oh, look at this. Reality going for 2 racks
Reality.
Reaper.
What's going on?
This is a deciding game, and he's decided to go for it with an aggressive opener for himself.
All right, pizza's good, and people are happy.
Hope you guys are liking that pizza.
Hope you guys aren't on a diet down there, because that's over now. They haven't brought the box of pizza. I'm getting a little bit.
No one's bringing you any pizza, Tasteless.
They need to install a fireman pole up here on floor 2, so I can just slide down there on a break and grab a box of pizza and run back up here. Command center. That's my play-by-play. Now it's your turn, Artosis.
Depot.
Yep. Barracks making things.
Guy eating pizza.
Eating pizza now. Is he going to eat the crust? That's the question. Yes, he does. All right, not everybody eats the crust.
Do you eat the crust? No, you don't eat the crust, do you?
Yeah, sure I do. It depends on if I ordered a pizza for myself at home, then I will save. I don't need the crust. I need the pizza part. But if it's like, you know,
when I eat pizza with you in a restaurant, like the nice restaurant you and I go to, when we want to spoil ourselves and have a pizza together,
we want to be bad girls and just spoil ourselves for once.
You don't eat the crust there.
Which restaurant is that?
The Brick Oven Pizza.
Oh, Brick Oven, yeah, down in Gangnam. Well, you know, that's because we split a large pizza, and I find that the cheese and the all that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's better.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's like if it's pizza, I'm gonna reheat.
Yeah.
Then I'll eat the whole thing.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. And there's some method to your madness.
Yeah, no, I don't do everything right, but this one I do right. So we have.
I don't do everything right, said Tasteless.
Yeah, believe it or not. The Reapers are coming up
within the Twitch chat.
The Reapers are backing out now.
Yeah.
Is he going to try to possibly take the gold if he can drive these Reapers back? I think it'd be a little bit dicey.
I don't think he can take the gold right now. Like, if he killed all 3 of these, then that would be a different story, but I don't think that Reality's going to just let these die. In the meantime, Reality is going to have his command center finishing up pretty quickly here. He's about to have his factory done as well, but the starport almost done for speed.
The Reapers are gripping up now.
Quite a few of them.
Yes. Good shot there. Reapers so far not too impactful. Going to be a little bit difficult, though, for Speed to get onto the low ground. I'm a little bit surprised he's going to just try to take this right now. We also have a Liberator.
All right. Well,
Being
Speed with that Liberator. We'll see what he gets done with it. Couple Hellions kind of luring those bombs out.
Just trying to bait him out here. I'll tell you what, man. If I was Reality and the Liberator came and started hitting my second base, I'd just float right to the third, man. Be like, whatever, screw your build. You're going to give me the gold base. I'm fine with that.
All right, looks like he is finally going to push down here and will easily be able to take this now. Actually, some really good micro here by Reality, getting as much value as he possibly can out of these
Yeah, but
Reapers.
he's taking out all these Reapers, man.
Yeah.
They're gone. Liberator heading over there to the upper left base.
Oh,
He
a
might be able to
medevac on the way, not a
Ooh.
Viking. So this Liberator could be a little bit difficult to deal with. A little bit annoying.
Well, he's coming up now. And, yeah, here we go. Going to be able to gun down some of these SCVs. Looks like they get pulled out just in the nick of time. And we have an uncontested second base right now for Speed.
Nice spot to put him. Put this Liberator. Has to make that Viking. It is on the way.
Looks like he's waiting for Stim to finish here before he engages that.
Yeah. Got to be careful. Liberator kills those Marines pretty quickly.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, that was
I
kind of
don't know
funny.
what that was. Okay.
If there was no siege tank there, I guess maybe he gets like a volley off and runs away. Or maybe like tries to kite against those Marines before they have stim.
Stim is now done. Will he try to dive in on top of that Liberator? We also have a drop headed over here to the north right now for Speed.
Yeah, stim only done here for Reality though. Viking going to be able to chase that Liberator right out of there. That is an undefended main.
Yeah, and Reality's in the middle of the map. Speed is set up to potentially defend this, but in a TVT, you're on a knife's edge. One missed stim or one missed click, and your whole army dies anyways. So,
Well, it looks like he does go ahead, get that drop off, starts to
And-
kill some SCVs. In fact, he sent the Liberator back to the natural. We hadn't seen that.
that is
got a lot
great.
of SCVs that, and oh my God, that means that Reality has to get something
here we
done
go.
right
He's going to pull
now.
these SCVs. Tanks coming down here. Not even sieging him. He needs to get these tank shots off quickly. I don't know if it's going to work, though.
Oh, he wasn't even
Oh.
targeting. He was hitting Marines with those siege tanks.
Oh, man.
And like Reality just took way too much damage there.
Reality.
I've been sick, Day6. Be nice to me.
Artos is going through puberty, guys.
You're so mean.
Dad, your friends are here.
You're so mean.
Well, that would...
You're such an alpha, Day6.
I'm such a bro. We have Speed in great shape here. Everything went perfectly for him. I think that Reality might be in some trouble.
No, I mean, his economy is in shambles right now. I don't even... This is so bad for Reality. He has less siege tanks. He has
Less SCVs.
medevacs.
Yeah.
He has half as many SCVs. We have a third command center for Speed. It's like there's not like a lot of outs here for Reality.
Yeah, and I think that the counter push should just do it. Look at this. Look at this nerd with the micro.
Very nice.
Look at his micro skills.
Nice reposition there to get that siege tank before it could unsiege.
I think it's some of the best siege tank medevac usage we've really seen in Legacy of the Void. I mean,
Really
he's
fantastic, yeah.
Really, you can see just how comfortable he is with this.
Yeah, he's completely sure he's not going to mess up, and he's always going to
Yeah.
have this, and he can get damage done all game.
He can immediately identify if he's outside range of tanks and tank versus tank, which is something I find most people can't do.
Yeah.
It's actually quite hard. Look, he's like, no, it's okay. It's fine. I have boost.
Yeah, you can't catch me.
And now we have Speed with the gold base. I think we are slowly moving into checkmate Reality.
Yeah, he's getting 1-1 right now. Like, Reality has a very short time span to get some damage done. And, like, I would normally say, like, okay, Reality needs to win here.
Yeah.
But I think that that is almost 100% impossible. So let's settle with Reality doing enough damage that he has a chance to be able to have another chance to do enough damage that he can come back. That's what we're going to settle for.
Okay. Agreed.
But he's got to do it now. And he's coming across the map with these medevacs.
Let's see what he can pull off. I think the main is the way to go. The main may be within range to hit the gold base as well. Oh, but he's already ready.
Oh,
he's already ready
jeez.
already.
He's
And
already
here we-
ready already. And
Yeah.
oh, boy, this is really bad. Okay, the
Oh
siege
my
tanks
god.
just,
oh
okay,
my
well.
god. If he doesn't tap out now, it's going to be a little bit later on. He
Yeah,
has
no,
not
that was-
done anything here. I guess he can try. right on top of the sensor tower. Not a good place to go.
The amount of dead that Reality is right now is really quite astounding.
Man. Well, I think the counter push, yeah, this is the way to do it. He's just going to head up now.
All right, well, I don't think there's any way to stop this.
Trying to hype this for you guys, but I think we can all agree this is basically done.
No, this one's pretty done.
Here come the weapon and then attack upgrades finishing up. Look how many depots this guy's making.
A lot. He gets supply blocked quite often.
He's going to be able to max out with 2 Terran armies now with this many depots.
That goes well over 200 supply.
Yes.
Those depots. Yeah, this
He's
damage.
so good with these tanks. It's ridiculous.
His micro is really nice. His multitasking is really nice. But it is actually his macro that's just slightly off. Like, multiple times this series, we've seen him have to make like a ton of depots and be supply blocked for quite some time.
Well, TBT has changed a lot. We are seeing players that are more tactical actually winning the games now.
Yeah.
Especially since this matchup has really picked up. It is much, I mean, back in Brood War, this was like, it was an intense matchup, but it was very passive a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You know, passive players are oftentimes rewarded.
Yes.
Wink, wink, Yosh. But yeah, not anymore, not in Legacy. This matchup is action-packed. And players like Speed seem to be able to come out and dominate.
Yeah. Well, here he goes. He is hitting the front here now, forcing Reality to come back. And a huge drop in the main base. This is just so it for Reality. He has got to GG coming up.
Yeah, I think so. Not even able to get a good engagement as he comes through here. Just too many siege tanks already spraying down. We should see GG any second. This is game. And then I'm going to go downstairs and see if we have pizza left over. Man, I'm getting stressed out. Somebody's eating all my pizza downstairs. He continues to stem forward.
Well,
and expect GG any second. There it is.
Wow. All right.
Speed did it.
Yeah, well done by Speed. Really exciting to see the way that he's playing here. Very, very strong Terran player. Maybe if he can work on hitting those depots a little bit while doing his unbelievable multitasking and harassment and just fantastic micro with these medevacs. I mean, this guy, he's an up-and-coming name.
He absolutely is. I am going to step out and let Sojung take over.
Wow, you really want some pizza.
Hello.
What is up, Sojung?
Nothing is up.
All right, it is time for our interview with Speed. New up-and-coming Terran. Very exciting games. Go ahead, take it away.
기쁘긴 한데
I'm kind of happy,
경기력이 너무 안
but I had really bad games.
약간 좀 반성해야 될 게 더
I think I should look back on myself, but yeah,
경기력이 보급고죠, 보급고.
not completely satisfied.
보급
Asking
진짜 많이
about
막혔어요.
the
40,
supply.
70, 뭐 계속 46, 70 다 막혔어요. 100까지.
네,
Keep getting
계속
blocked.
막혔어요.
네.
원래
admits
좀
it
약간
too.
연습할 때도 이런 건가요?
Shisato
아니면
is
오늘따라
asking
긴장이
if
돼서
he practiced like this
인구수가 좀 약간
too.
막힌 건가요? 오늘따라 긴장이 돼가지고
I think I was
계속
nervous,
인구수가 안
especially today. I
보이더라고요.
couldn't see the numbers,
네, 그래서 계속 막혔어요.
so that
뭐
happened.
마지막 경기에서 한 10개를 한 번에
Asking about the last
지었거든요.
game,
그 의도는
he
뭔가요?
built like 10
아,
supplies,
이게
I think.
그냥 신세대 용어로 그냥 부들부들했다고 하죠.
This is like a Korean term, 부들부들, which is like you're shaking, you know.
열받아서
I was kind of pissed off.
그냥
I mean,
막지었어요.
I was kind of mad.
이렇게 말을 잘하고
That happened, so I just built 10 in a row.
일단 그 프리온 당구에서 본인이
I
정찰을
was asking about the Korean terraces.
상황이 유리하다라고 판단을 했을 것 같은데 언제
He should have
승리를
thought to
확신했나요?
himself that he has won
사실
after he
연습
went for the
때
watch.
투배럭 사신을 제가 계속 못 막았거든요.
I wasn't able to defend against two barracks with Reaper.
한쪽을 찍고 막는 경우가 되게 많았는데
There were a lot of
대회 때
games with the
경기장에서
Korean terrace
생각을 해보니까
when you
그냥
block one
왼쪽을
exit
심시티
entrance.
막아놓으면 되겠다 생각을
And I thought it would be better if
하더라고요.
if I did a sim city for the other entrance and just block
기현이
it.
형이 오른쪽으로 계속 오셨잖아요.
And reality came
그거
from my right
피해 없이
side.
막았을 때 아 이거 질 수가
So
없다라고
when I
생각했어요.
saw that I just like defended without any damages, I knew that I won.
초반에 1, 2, 3세트 정도를 봤을 땐 빌드 자체가
But the
약간
first three
공격적이었잖아요.
games,
그래서
the playstyle was very aggressive, kind
경험이
of
많고 노련한
aggressive.
김기현 선수를 잡기 위해서 약간 이렇게 빌드 중심으로 경기를
And reality is kind of a veteran, I guess, more experienced.
열어놓고 보니까 오늘
But when we opened up the game, the long games,
스스로 생각했을 때 좀 나의 주특기, 내가 세지는 그런 타이밍이 초반인가요, 아니면 중반인가요, 아니면
and Kisato was asking what kind of what type of player he is, you know, strong in the first part, early part, or the latter part.
초반 올인을 거의 생각 안 하고
Well, I wasn't thinking about the early all-ins. I was just thinking I should go into a long game.
처음에 그 세라스 페어 전진 투베럭 사신이 아무것도 못하고 막히고 이겼을 때
When I won about the with the
내가 더 잘하나 싶어서 어스름탑에서
Reaper for the Runes
한번 더
Terrace,
해봤는데
I just tried it once again,
통할
for
틈이
Dust Towers.
없더라고요.
but it didn't
그래서
work.
그냥 4세트 5세트
So I was thinking I should just go with long strategy for the fourth set and the fifth set.
우승 경기가 처음이잖아요.
네네.
And this is his first broadcasted match. And JYP is asking if he was nervous or not. And he says not really, not at all.
긴장도 안 되고. 그럼 원래 이제 신인이라고 하면 그 약간 노련한 선수들 잡으려고 했을 때
Well, he's a
흔히 말하는
newbie.
빌드빨 이런 것들을 많이 생각하는데 오히려 그냥
We just say if newbies want to take on a veteran, they go for like a special build.
이런 자신감이 원래 깔려 있었나요?
And he's asking about confidence.
원래 그
If he had enough confidence.
어제까지는 저희 팀 지훈이 형이랑 태양이 형이랑 연습했을
Well, until
때
yesterday when I practiced with
단한판도
Jakji and
못
TY, I wasn't able to win at all
네.
against them.
네, 오늘 아침에 해보니까
But when I did morning, it kind of worked out well, you know, with the long game
아예
strategies.
초반 빌드를
So
빌드 짱구 그냥 다 버리고
I just threw away all the builds that I
운영으로
prepared,
가자.
the early all-ins, and I just thought that I would just prepare strategies for today's game.
이번 시즌 처음으로 올라왔는데 각오 목표가 어디까지입니까?
Let's see what his goals are.
아무래도 이제 처음이다 보니까
Well, it's my first time.
뭐 꿈은 그냥 크게 잡으라고.
I think, well, people say, you know, we should dream big. I want to be a world loader, I think.
운영으로 승부를 봐서 우승까지 그 목표를 이루시길 바랍니다.
네, 감사합니다.
Hope he gets that dream come true. And this was
선물을 나눠드리겠습니다.
Wow.
생애
I have to
처음으로
say,
국내에서 오는 박근혜
I
선수의
really like
스피드
him.
사인이
The way that
한 개.
he was talking there, like even if I didn't hear what he had to say, just the way he was holding himself and responding so quickly and so honestly.
right.
I like this kid. He has a lot of attitude.
Right.
I like speed a lot. I
Hard-
can't wait to see him in CodeA.
Hard for me to translate, I think, for today.
All right, great job though, Sojung. We're going to go ahead and jump to a quick commercial break. When we come back, it'll be Armani against Creator.
Mr. V. It's yours. Yeah, and right now we want to try to move back.
언제나 있는 그대로의 맑고 깨끗함을 지켜가라고. 겨울을 잊은 강물이 내게 말했다. 맑고 깨끗한 칠성사이다.
곰돌이가 춤을 추니까 웃기죠? 이상해 보이나 봐요. 세상에 이상한 게 어딨어? 씨름하다 춤춘다 했을 때 모두 무모하다 했어요. 거리에서 춤춘다 했을 때 역시 무모하다 했고 100kg 넘는 곰돌이가 이렇게 날렵해질 줄은 4년간 거리로 출석하는 팬들이 생길 줄은 저도 몰랐으니까요. 모르지만 가는 거예요. 근데 그 무모한 만큼 막 열정이 생기거든요. 전 그게 너무 좋아요. 아, 내가 살아있구나. 그런 희열감? 이 무모함으로 지금의 BJ의 춤추는 곰들이 됐습니다. 무모하다? 그건 다른 말로 살아있다.
안녕하세요, 문율입니다. 이번에 소개해드릴 노래는 미국 내시빌 출신의 싱어송라이터, 일렉트로닉 아티스트 루엘의 신곡입니다. Everything is Lost 이후에 1년 만에 나온 신곡인데요. 그녀의 노래들은 그레이 아나토미, 다빈치 디몬스, 리벤지 등 다양한 OST로도 사랑을 받고 있죠. 많은 노래들이 그러하듯이 이번 곡 역시 장엄한 분위기 그리고 신비로운 분위기가 매력입니다. 소위 결승용 트랙이라고도 하죠. 그녀의 노래를 가만히 듣다 보면 대서사시의 마지막 장면이 연상되기도 하는데요. 그럼 함께 들어보겠습니다. 루엘의 Live Like Legends.
When it rains, it pours. There will be blood in the water, cold to the core. Fate falls hard on our shoulders. This is our time, no turning back. We could live like legends. This is our time, no turning back. We could live like legends. Live like legends. We could live like legends. This is our time, no turning back. We could live like legends. This is our time, no turning back. We could live like legends. Live like legends. We could live like legends. Fate falls hard on our shoulders, but legends never die.
Time passes by like the speed of a rocket. The man on the moon still lives in my pocket. You ever feel the light slipping out of your hand? I'm just a man living in a machine, trying to make $1 out of 15 dreams. Do you ever feel that you're never really good enough? Stuck on a runway, I can't get lifted. Stars in the sky that I just can't find. Never getting home to. GSL.
Welcome back to the GSL.
You found your pizza.
I got my pizza.
That's nice.
We had a great TV team.
Yeah. It was pretty fun. Speed, I really, really liked this kid. I liked his answers. It seemed to me like he has a little bit of attitude about him, realizes that he's very strong. And his games were really cool. I like how good he is at multitasking and micro. It's really entertaining. So excited to see what this kid can do in his first CodeA.
We might have some of these new players that just come out and dominate. We've already seen a lot of upsets, but maybe they aren't really upsets when you consider that this is a totally different RTS game.
Now here's Creator, someone that we have watched grow from a small child into a young man. Really, like remember him at the beginning of GSL?
He looks so much older. I mean, he is so
such
much
a little
older,
kid.
But he's really developed.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot taller. He lost the glasses. His face has gotten older, like more mature, you know? He has gray hair.
We've watched a lot of these kids grow up, man.
It is. It's wild. Especially when I look back to pictures of Nada when I was first watching him, and now that I know him, and like he's actually like this grown man that's like married and stuff, and I'm like, whoa.
Whoa.
But he's going to be going up against Armani. This guy was a qualifier hero for a really long time. Yeah, but never has really done anything in individual league here.
Let's see what happens here. I think most of us are expecting the Creator's going to do quite well here, but you never know, man.
You know,
I mean,
yeah. Armani did all right during the preseason, if I recall correctly. He had a few good games in there. And Creator, I haven't seen play Legacy of the Void yet, so I guess I'm kind of like withholding judgment on how with it he is at the moment.
Let's see what happens here. We've already had our last two best of fives go to game 5. Let's see if we can do it again. So far, great day, great games. Let's keep this going. Great life, easy life.
Great games, easy life.
Yeah, that's right. That's our motto.
All right, Lilac Crest is going to be the starting map. This is probably going to be a very aggressive build from Creator. The map is pretty hard to play PvZ macro games in, so Armani is going to want to really look out for things like a big Adept all-in or something even more cheesy than that.
All right, it's time. This is game number 1. PvZ here, our final best of 5 in today's GSL CodeA. PvZ. In the bottom right, in the blue, old school.
지네어 그리닝스 크리에이터.
And in the upper left, new to the GSL.
삼성 갤럭시 알마니.
What does that sign say? Oh, never mind. Too late. It's gone.
All right. One of our gum chewers.
One of our gum chewers here. Not all the players chew gum.
No, not all the players have glasses either.
Yep. This isn't a battle of the
He's one that has
here.
both.
That's true. Glasses and a gum chewer.
Yeah. Well, Creator has probably contacts, but maybe he got like surgery.
Yeah.
Could be.
That's supposed to be pretty cheap out here.
It's super cheap, yeah. My wife got it, and it was like $1,000, something like that.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's really cheap.
It was really not bad at all.
Then again, we are from America, where the healthcare system is really off. So for us, maybe everything is cheap.
Yeah, that's
like, wow. So you don't like lose your house when you break your leg and need to get it fixed? That's amazing.
Yeah, really. All right, well, a little bit of scouting going on here.
Some scoutery.
Some probe scoutery.
Some scoutitude. And he is going to see, because that drone was headed over to that additional base, that it is going to be a 3-basing Zerg. There's nothing really surprising about this so far.
Mm-hmm.
And from here, we're going to have to see what kind of tech we're going to see from Creator. I'm guessing maybe...
wow. He just messed up all his drones.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
What? Now they're just...
That's so embarrassing.
That's so embarrassing.
Oh, my God.
I'm so embarrassed. Oh, my God. Now, as we've seen with many of the other games that involve Protoss, the Adept has played a major role.
No.
Believe me. Believe you me, Artosis.
Huh.
We're going to see what exactly happens in this game. We see Adept starting out. Doesn't mean he has to commit to them.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to grab at least one to start.
There's
it's
really
a
no
great
reason to
scout,
not do
pick
it.
off a ling or two. Every now and then you get a drone. But, yeah, I mean, it just puts like a tiny amount of pressure on your opponent. Makes you feel good.
So that Adept is already shading forward. By the way, a little announcement. I am casting with somebody new tomorrow, Artosis.
You're telling me live on air?
Artosis,
in front of the world?
I'm breaking up with you, Artosis.
Oh, no.
Now over at SSL, we will be having GTR cover some days.
Yeah, I got to
from Team Liquid.
Cast with him at ISF a little bit.
Very knowledgeable guy. Should be fun.
Yeah, it's a good kid. I like him.
Yeah, so tune into SSL.
He
Show
did
some love.
He did a good job at ISF. I'm sure that you'll be pleasantly surprised.
We see the shade now coming in. Probably not going to commit to this.
Yeah, probably not. Oh, did he?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
oh,
he did.
Oh, he actually is. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if he's actually going to be able to get anything with this. I think this might have been a big mistake.
Oh, and he gets surrounded. You know what? He gets to get a gas count, and that's actually really important. That tells him that, like, okay, the absolute craziest thing that can happen is a bunch of speedlings.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he had like only 100 mined out.
Or
there,
on the softer side, he's just going to keep massing up.
Yeah,
more and more drones. So
totally
something that you can completely and totally prepare for.
All right, nice little Sim City there by Creator.
Almost looked like he would have fit through.
Yeah, I was.
I don't really
looking at
blame
that, like,
Zerg for trying that. Yeah,
I'd be afraid to try that wall on the ladder. But,
yeah, no kidding. He's now going to come down here.
We do have that Forge just finishing up. Third base coming up now for Creator. Getting up quickly on these three bases. Roach Warren on the way, and some more Lings as well. Nice little move with that Stalker, by the way, picking off the Overlord. Always
yeah,
nice.
that's great. Just get rid of that Overlord. We have the as we were saying, Roach Warren is coming up here. We will probably have some pressure. You know, we've seen Protosses win, but at the same time, during that game, a lot of them lose their third base.
Yeah.
A lot of Protosses have been losing their third base. They seem to think that they can take it. Maybe they can, and we don't understand why. They're able to get away with it, but that seems to be what they're going for here. One Ling is just crushed.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Poor Ling. All right, well, we do have a small Adept move out right now, but there's enough Lings that I think he's going to be fine against this. In the meantime, double Stargate on the way, super, super common.
And he's just going to keep teching up here.
A lot more Lings coming, too.
With the double Stargate, I mean, this is a pretty cool play. We've seen this a lot, by the way. This is, I would almost just say, the standard PvZ way to play the game. You get those Phoenixes out. You can also get some Void Rays out to help defend as well. And then you just start cranking out Immortals. Uh-oh. Got to be careful. Should not even be trying to kite that, I don't think. And he's going to be able to shade away in just the nick of time.
Yeah. That goes forward into more Lings. Nice catch there by
Armani. This is actually a disaster, man.
Yeah, he really did a great job there. And now we don't really have a standing army right now for Creator.
Yeah, and with these, he made a bunch of Roaches, right? No, I guess not. I'm sorry. For some reason in my brain, I was thinking he was cranking out Roaches that whole time. I was going to say he could do a pretty devastating attack if he had actually been making those. But
he was just making some Lings. Like, he made the Warren, but just macroed up a bunch of Lings. And the thing is, he has a very healthy drone count right now. His economy is really strong. The same can be said for Protoss, though. The thing is, Protoss doesn't have a good army right now.
Yeah, very true. Unfortunately, Creator pushing out with those Adepts just doesn't reward the Protoss the way it has in previous games. In games where they're really committed, for instance, 2-gate Adepting, they're able to push forward. But when you see Ling speed done, you cannot get in the Zerg's face like that.
Yeah, you have to be very careful.
Work.
Like, maybe at the exact second that you get that many Adepts, you're going to be more safe in the Zerg's face. But the longer you wait, the more likely it is that they are going to have an answer for that. And as we watch more and more Legacy of the Void games, as they go further and further, Zergs are figuring out The move out timings, the amounts of adepts, exactly what they need. And even the way that Armani's troops were spread. Like, he surrounded the adepts with enough to kill them, and then when they shaded away, he had enough to clean up. So, some good defense so far by Armani here.
Okay,
Ooh.
the Phoenixes are continuing to fly around.